What's happening, everybody? It's week 2, and this is Too Much Fantasy Football. It's Brian, it's Brennan, and it's our start-sit episode for the week 2. How are we doing today, man?
Feeling pretty good, man. Just trying not to panic. If you're 0-1, not trying to be too excited when you're 1-0.
Right? Trying to. No, Brian, we're good. The draft process was sound. It's okay. Your team doesn't stink. No, some of them kind of suck right now, but it's all right. We're gonna make it through there. We're picking up the waivers we need. We're making the trades we have to, and of course, we're plugging in the correct players because honestly, that's usually what comes down to my losses is, that last second tinker and me putting in the wrong guy. Not great, Bob. Not great, Bob. But
Not
yeah,
great.
folks, we will be starting off with the Cleveland Baltimore game. We are recording this just before Thursday Night Football, so we don't want to dive too much into it because you've already seen it, but that's okay. We know what happened because, of course, we know who won, right? It was,
Yeah. I mean, Commanders.
Packers, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
This will be real fun to listen back to tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. Watch.
But yeah, we're gonna be going through the following 15 games. We've got 3 minutes on the clock. We're busting through each one of those. So hold on, folks. Get ready. It's going now. Starting off with the Browns at the Ravens. This is a 45-point over/under. Baltimore's favored by 11.5 points. Let's start with the quarterbacks. I mean, Lamar just seems like the easiest of starts.
Yeah, I mean, you draft him in the top 4, or draft 2 or 1, whatever the case may be, and he's just an automatic start. You don't have to worry about it for at any point will you sit there and think Lamar or somebody else. It's an automatic start.
Yeah, just like Flacco, it's an automatic bench. Look, I know we got to see some promising last week, a couple of picks, but weren't his fault. But this is Baltimore defense. Joe Flacco, I'll mess with it in a super flex, but definitely not starting in a one QB.
Yeah, I'm right there with you on that one.
The running backs here, Derrick Henry, as tried and true as can be. Dylan Sampson, a huge waiver wire pickup if he wasn't already in your leagues. How are you feeling about him going into this week with Judkins finally signing that contract?
I think Cleveland has a lot of questions for me. Like, I think we'll start to talk about them more, but so Dylan Sampson or Tyrone Tracy?
Dylan Sampson.
Dylan Sampson or Ken Walker?
Oh, come on. You're being mean. Look, I'm going to give Ken Walker one more game. I want to get a little bit more. There are, just like Anthony Richardson, there's an endless amount of excuses you can make. So I'm still going to go Ken Walker. I still think the upside's highest for him. But Dylan Sampson, Quinshon Judkins, as of Thursday, is practicing. He could play there, but I really don't think it matters.
I don't
He's
think it
going to plug into the
matters.
exact role that we saw at Ohio State. So think of Sampson as Henderson. Just a poor man's Henderson. And I say poor man, I mean just barely like lower than him. So I think he's going to continue to roll off of all the targets that he got.
Yeah, I think Sampson's an interesting flex spot just because of the spread. They're going to throw a lot. I think my other question now comes to you is Cedric Tillman. Like, is he creeping into your lineups now? Like,
I have Cedric Tillman ranked above Jerry Jeudy this week.
okay, I'll give you another tough one. Cedric Tillman or Jalen Waddle?
You're being a dick on purpose, all right? These are my guys I love. Look,
I legitimately have this scenario where I'm actually considering starting Cedric Tillman over Jalen Waddle.
I don't hate it. I don't like Baltimore gave up 41 points last week. So Cedric Tillman, I think I would play him as far as the higher ceiling. Maybe Waddle's got the higher floor.
Yeah.
Christian Gonzalez hangs out with Tyreek Hill up against the Patriots, but that one's rough. Zay Flowers is an easy start, though, right?
Yeah, I think after last week, he's kind of earned that start. And then go to the tight ends. I'm not starting Mark Andrews. I can't. After last week, it's tough. Harold Fannin, is he creeping in the lineup?
Fannin, I have him just as a fringe tight end 1. So at that point, like anything outside of tight end 6, we're streaming. So if you want to get fun, if you want to play Fannin over Mark Andrews, I don't hate it.
Yeah. And then Njoku, is he still there now?
He's fringe tight end 1. I want to see a little bit more how he works in with Fannin. I think there's a world where both of them can function a bit, but I'm not bailing on him quite like I am Mark Andrews.
Okay. And then I think we both have Baltimore winning, but I think Cleveland covers the spread.
Yeah, the line's moving in their favor.
High.
It's moved from 12.5 to 11.5. So yeah, give me Baltimore or Browns to cover. It's a divisional game.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Dope. Next up, come on, man, this has got to be a good one. Jacksonville these are undefeated teams, right? 1-0 Jacksonville against a 1-0 Bengals. 49-point over/under. Bengals are favored by 3.5 in this one. And we got news. Liam Cohen said Now, he didn't say Travis Hunter's playing less on offense. He just said he's playing more on defense. So we get to see Jamar Chase and Travis Hunter go at it in this game. Starting with the quarterbacks there. Trevor Lawrence, does he bounce back in this one?
I mean, you kind of hope so. It was like really bad throws where he missed Brian Thomas, he missed Travis Hunter. Like, I mean, this is the defense you want to start against, right? We've said this before. Like, since he has a bad defense, you want to start all the guys against him. So, like, I am kind of leaning towards it. I mean, like, I like Liam Cohen as a play caller, so I'll start him one more time. So if he doesn't get it done this week, it's gonna be tough for the rest.
Yeah, really, it's not going to get any easier as far as defenses after the Panthers and Cincinnati. So if we can't get it here, I think it's abandon ship and just hope that the wide receivers can hold it together.
Yeah.
We saw a departure of Tank Bigsby go off to the Eagles. So now, folks, we have a lot more information here. Travis Etienne and Chase Brown both seem like automatic starts as far as the running back goes. Are you intrigued by Tootin and or LaQuinn Allen for the Jacksonville running backs?
Tootin, yes, just because they're talking about him a lot in the offseason. I picked up LaQuint Allen in a lot of my dynasty leagues just because it's just like one of those. He was literally the only one I could pick up on the waiver wire, and just spent a little fab on him. You never know.
He's
Tootin's a hold
back
though
right now too, so
yeah,
that's something to be owned in Liam Cohen's offense.
Tootin's just a wait and see. Like you're really like all those Tootin believers are just like really believing that ETNO is just like a week one flash. So, but I don't think it was.
Yeah, Tootin's the NOS. If Etienne can't get it done, Tootin's going to be the guy that comes in there. Maybe it's a 70-30 split, whatever it is, 80-20, but Tootin will come in there just to kind of spell Etienne a little bit, and he's got a chance to house it at any point. Chase Brown wasn't a great week, but the usage was undeniable, so I'm excited for him. How do we handle these freaking wide receivers? How many do we have piss us off? Oh, all four of them. Chase
Four
Brown,
of them.
T. Higgins, Brian Thomas Jr., and Travis Hunter was the most productive of the four.
Yeah. You're starting them all. You're starting Jamar Chase, no doubt. You're starting T. Higgins. You're starting Brian Thomas Jr. Travis Hunter, again, you're going to start him again. I think I'm not worried about the defensive snaps. His stamina is unreal, so I think in a full point PPR, I'm for sure starting him, and then a half point, like I'll still lean on it. The only question marks for this team is I think Jacksonville, like Brenton Strange is probably picked up. Is he creeped into your tight end one rankings? For me, he's a little bit outside of it for me.
This week, I do have him as a decent streamer. I still like it. It's the matchup up against Cincinnati. He's going to be hot and cold for a lot of the season, but I don't mind him in this game. Who do you have winning?
I'm going to go Cincy. It's in Cincy, so.
You know, Zach Taylor is 0-6 as a head coach in week 2. He has never won in week 2. Ever.
Sounds like it's time to win.
No way! Come on. Have the Colts ever won in week 1? Well, they
finally did last week. Yeah, so
finally freaking did.
Nice try.
We're not breaking that multiple times. Yeah, give me the Jacksonville Jags to take this game. Next up, going to Dallas. Divisional matchup. It's the 0-1 Giants taking on the 0-1 Cowboys. 44.5 point over under. Dallas is favored by 5.5 in this game. The Giants, that defensive line, it is for real. They are ferocious. They have Malik Neighbors. Is there anything else we can say about the Giants positively?
No, but I mean, I don't know if you heard the rumbles, but like Brian Dable did go to management and wanted to start Dart, and management said no, which I don't know if that's true or not, but it's pretty yikes.
I saw something that actually debunked that tweet that came out.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm still not 100. I mean, that tweet could have been fake too. So there's tons of speculation. They need to wait a couple more weeks on Dart because Dart's going to get destroyed over the next few weeks if he plays. But give me Jameis.
Give me Andrew Thomas back.
Give me Jameis. Come on.
Yeah, it's a tough look to start a lot of you're starting Malik Neighbors. You literally you have no choice. I feel like I think it's hard to pick. Yeah, it's so hard to pivot off of that. Like Tyrone, are you starting Tyrone Tracy?
I'm trying not to. If I'm in an 8 or 10 man league, you have something else to pivot from Tyrone Tracy. 12 man, you might not be able to get away from it. But
Keyshawn Booty or Tyrone Tracy.
Oh, that's a good one. But where you're starting Tracy, you're probably playing Tracy's more as a flex than an RB2. Yep. So give me Booty.
Okay.
I think I would do. Would you do Dylan Sampson over Tracy?
No, I don't want to. I don't want to.
Trey Benson against the Carolina Panthers or
No, I'm still doing Tracy. Yeah, a little too cute.
Zach Charbonnet or Tracy.
Eileen Charbonnet, I mean the RB1 for the Seahawks.
Oh, God. Fucking stabs left and right here, folks. It's not nice. It's really just neighbors, and we're trying to get out. Tracy, if you have to. On the other side,
Yeah.
Dak Prescott. I'm worried. I'm worried just about that defensive line not giving him time.
I'm going to start him because he looked really good last week, though. It was just because it was literally a domino effect of Jalen Carter getting out of the game. It opened up the run game for them tremendously. Javonte had 2 rushing touchdowns. I don't expect that. I expect 2 throwing
put on
touchdowns.
CD Lamb's jersey for whatever reason, just dropping balls left and right.
So I'm starting CD. I'm starting George Pickens. I will start Javonte though. I think he's
Javonte
still.
Or Tracy?
Oh, Javonte.
Yeah, that's right, folks. That's
weird.
right. We're gonna make a believer out of him.
Not a believer. It just sucks. Jake Ferguson, though, where are you at with him?
Ferguson's in my top 12. I have him right around 9-10. He's in the same breath as like Kyle Pitts, him, Juwan Johnson, Brenton Strange, David Njoku. I like Ferguson over David Njoku, I think, this week.
Okay.
Who do you like winning it?
I mean, if Russell Wilson's starting him, it's Dallas Cowboys, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, owns a lot easier than it should be.
Yep.
Alrighty, next up. Boy, all these division games. It's nice starting off with them, but at the same time, let's disperse them a bit. We got the 0-1 Bears looking for revenge against the 0-1 Lions. Yeah, that's right. Ben Johnson's coming to town. Prove to them what they let walk out the door. 46.5 points is the over-under. Detroit's favored by 6. It opened up at 4.5. So Detroit's gaining some steam. Maybe we're talking about this first game being a little bit more of an anomaly against this great Green Bay offense or defense. How are we looking at the quarterbacks?
I'm starting Caleb, man. I know it looked bad last week, but man, the rushing attempts, it's nice.
Loved that.
Like, I think he was a my guy for me, and it might not be like it might be like a Justin Fields thing where it's like he looks bad, but he gets done, and that's where I'm at with him. So I'm starting Caleb Williams.
How do you start off 10 for 10 and finish 21 for 35?
Scripted plays. I mean, that's what they said is really scripted plays, but I don't know, man. I got to give it. He looked like he had ants in his pants when he was throwing the football, and it just needs to settle in a little bit.
And look what he's used to. He spent a whole year running for his life. So brand new offensive line, they're going to take a little bit to gel and really get that cohesiveness together. So I'm still giving it some time. I thought it was promising enough what we had rocking.
Yeah,
DeAndre Swift I feel like as locked in as it can be.
Auto start
had. For like a lack of a better terms, he had the lion's share for the Bears.
He had been at least 90%, right? There's no way he was less than that because I feel like he didn't even get off the field.
As far as rushing work, yes, I don't think anybody else had a carry as far as the running backs go, and Kyle Monunga had 1 target. So the only other person to rush was DJ Moore, and that's not unheard of.
It's not crazy. So yeah, it's definitely starting DeAndre Swift. So.
Gibbs and Montgomery, easy starts. Montgomery seems like he's still going to be heavily involved in this offense. We're looking for that weekly touchdown from him last week. Rough game, but we're looking for a bounce back. Talk to me about these wide receivers. Amon-Ra seems as easy as it can be. Plugging him in. But then we've got DJ Moore, Rome Odunze, and Jamison Williams as the other 3 wide receivers here. Give me your thoughts on them and then rank them for me.
I mean, ranking them right now, it'd be Rome's ahead of DJ Moore. And then I'd have DJ Moore second, and then I'd have Jamison third.
I want to put J-Mo in the middle, make himself just a nice little bear sandwich with some bear bread, but DJ Moore got utilized. There was a good amount of work as far as that, but yeah, Rome just overall was
better.
He's going to be the boy for this back. Like he's going to be the guy for these Bears. What do you have? 9 targets, 6 catches, 37 yards, and a touchdown. Better days are for Rome. So I'm definitely starting Rome. Jamison Williams seems like a great flex play, a boom bust.
Yeah, you kind of have no other options with J-Mo, though. And then the tight ends, I think Loveland's a wait and see, and then you're starting Laporta.
Yeah, Sam Laporta, he's in that tight end 6 to 8 for me. Not exactly a guaranteed starter, but with if you paid for him, you kind of have to. Loveland and Kmet, my hot take of them finishing just a few spots away in finishing ranks, it's probably going to come to fruition.
Yeah, I agree.
And somebody didn't change the T.
Yeah, I didn't want to make a comment there.
Dang it. Folks, if you're on YouTube, leave a comment, make fun of me. It's fine. Do it. Who's winning?
Chicago.
Chicago. So you tell me the Lions are coming off. They're going to start 0-2.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm with you. Give me the Bears. The
Yep.
Bears.
Yep.
Alrighty, next up. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yikes.
0-1 Patriots taking on the 0-1 Dolphins in South Beach. 43-point over-under. Miami's favored by 1.5, which it's kind of shocking.
It's expected.
They pulled back from the Patriots. All this hype we had about the 8.5 win total in the season. Yeah, you lose to the Raiders, it's going to pull back a little bit. Quarterbacks, though, I mean, I guess there's only one quarterback in this game. It's Drake May, and then the other guy is just,
Yeah, I think Tua, I don't want to say is broken. I just think the team is just so defeated. Like, I am begrudgingly starting Devon Achane this week. And that's really, honestly, I don't even think Tyreek Hill, you probably have to start him from where you drafted him. But, when the last time he had a 30-yard plus catch was?
Week 1 of last year.
Yeah, it's been over a year. It's been over a year. So, are you starting Tyreek Hill comfortably?
I have him outside of my top 36. So I have him as a wide receiver 4 in my ranks. I'm starting Diggs. I'll start Booty. If you're really down as far as projections go, maybe Thursday night gets out of hand. Sure, I'll put him in as a last ditch effort because he has the best chance of
the
scoring 50
there.
points.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for a 15 to 20 points, I think you have a better shot with Diggs or Booty over Tyreek.
Yeah, and then I'm having a hard time with Waddle. I think that's where I'm at because it's I think Tua is still going to him. It's just a matter of is it worth it? Because even Malik Washington got a little bit of a run too. I don't know what to do with this Dolphins team besides Devon Achane.
Waddle left. I mean, in Waddle fashion, he left the game last week too for a bit. So if there's something that's going to be lingering, it was his shoulder. He did the same. Xavier Worthy, arm's not worth. He's obviously going to be out there. He doesn't seem as bad as Worthy, but I am starting him in the same breath of Chris Olave, Jerry Jeudy, Quentin Johnston. Right now,
I still like Olave out of all those guys. I think Olave still is pretty functional.
Did you see his passive-aggressive comment about the hospital balls?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'm going to be catching a lot of those this season, it looks like. I'm like, oh, burn!
Yeah. You and I are in the same agreement that Tyreek Hill will not be in this team at the end of the year, correct?
He won't be here by the trade deadline. If Dolphins
I also think there's
they'd move
a potential looming suspension with a domestic violence charge against him.
Which one?
I don't know if you saw that. Yikes. Well, with his current ex-wife, with Kenny Vaccaro's sister, yeah, he's under investigation from the NFL. We don't know, but I mean, it could be another suspension looming his way. It's looking pretty bad for Tyreek Hill drafters.
Oh man, that's got to be rough. Glad we weren't one of them. Hunter Henry, streaming tight end if you need him.
Yeah,
Darren Waller, he's just as much of a joke as
he's out.
This team.
Oh, did you see the comment today from Darren Waller? He might not play this year. It sounds like he might not even play this year.
That's kind of what I assumed. Yeah. Ridiculous. Freaking
ridiculous. Yeah. I think everybody's on the Patriots. I think everybody's on the Patriots, and I kind of want to say Dolphins because I think everyone's picking the Patriots.
And Dolphins are favored too. It's weird. It's really weird.
I'm gonna not try to be cute, but I'll say Patriots. They just look like the better team, which is a little more competent right now.
Yeah, just top to bottom. Even the coaching just seems better there.
Yeah.
And I'm not a McDaniels guy. Oh yeah, I guess it's McDaniel versus McDaniels kind of.
It is McDaniels versus McDaniels.
Next up, we have the 40. Are they the full 49ers? I think they've lost 9 of them. I think it's just the
46ers.
46ers against the New Orleans Saints there in the Big Easy. This is a 40.5 point over-under. San Francisco's favored by 3. We just got word recently from Kyle Shanahan. We're looking 2 to 5 games is what Brock Purdy could be missing.
Turf toe.
That's a lingering one. Who? No, it's Mike Jones. Damn it. I don't think I'm starting Mac Jones, but dude, he made some magic with BTJ last year. So Ricky Pearsall right now. I don't think he's off my board right now. But let's go to the running backs. CMC, Kamara, all the work for these two.
Yeah, this is going to be a CMC is still going to get work in the passing game and the run game. I think both teams are going to stack the boxes and say, throw it. I think literally that's what's going to happen. Both teams are going to say, no, we're not going to run the ball today. You're going to throw it and see who's the better thrower between Spencer Rattler and Mac Jones.
Yeah, Rattler, what did he throw, like 47 times last week?
Yeah.
It was Kellen Moore. He likes to call plays. He likes to have a lot of plays. So, yeah, running backs are definitely in. As far as the wide receivers, I'm willing to start Pearsall at least week 1 because we did see Mac Jones. If he hyper-targets, he's got no one else to throw to. So we know who he's hyper-targeting here. Juwan Jennings might be out there. We just signed Kendrick Bourne. They just signed Kendrick Bourne. MVS is on the team. Tonjes is filling in. He got a touchdown.
I'm just saying it's weird to say this, but like Mac Jones and Kendrick Bourne have played with each other in New England. So like there, maybe that is like such like a big brain theory talk head point, but could be something, could be nothing. I'm not starting Kendrick Bourne. I'm just saying there's a world where I could see Kendrick Bourne getting a little more targets.
Yeah, 12-team league if you want to kick the tires and maybe find out who the guy's going to be. Sure, if you want to pick him up. But, yeah, we're not playing him. Are you playing Ricky Pearsall or Olave? Or who would you play over?
I think I'm going to play Pearsall over Olave, but it's not by a lot, to be honest with you.
It's not Olave. Nope, it wasn't there.
Nope. You're not a dad. That's why you can't say these dad jokes just yet.
I could be a dad, just that she hasn't told me yet. And then going down to the tight end, Tonjes, I picked him up in a couple of dynasty leagues just because he's out there, but I'm playing Juwan Johnson. He's the one I want to go play. Heavily involved in this offense.
99%, right, on the routes run. Like he was basically running every route. Yeah, it's crazy.
In the league, no other tight end in the league ran more routes than Juwan Johnson. He ran the most for the team. 11 targets, 20% target share. He needs to be involved in your fantasy team.
Are you starting Rashid Shaheed, though? I think that's what's everyone's favorite question here.
I don't think so. I don't think there's a need to right now. I'd like to own him in your 12-plus team leagues, but right now I want this team to really kind of mesh, figure out what their identity is, and let me know if Shuck's coming out. Who wins it?
I think San Francisco still wins. I think they have a better defense. I think this will be I like the under, and I like San Francisco, but I wouldn't be surprised if New Orleans actually pulled this off. But I'm going to say San Francisco.
Yeah, they took Cardinals to the brink last week. Should have won it.
Hey, Kyler had mud butt, all right, at 4:30 in the morning. So
is that not supposed to be normal? Next up, Battle of New York, kinda. The 1-0 Bills taking on the look. Neither one of these teams is lined up. The Bills are 1-0. They shouldn't be. The Jets are 0-1. They shouldn't be. This was so much back and forth with how this worked. But they're playing in MetLife Stadium. It's a 46.5-point over-under. Buffalo's favored by 6.5. Justin Fields, Josh Allen. I think these are two pretty easily started quarterbacks.
QB1 guys. I mean, kind of crazy. Justin Fields looked good.
Until he
looked
shits the bed,
competent.
We're putting him out there.
Yep.
I guess how much confidence would you have with? I mean, I guess we saw Lamar absolutely destroy against the Buffaloes. Just as far as points wise, so do you trust him to come back in here and give us another top 10 performance?
Yeah, I would definitely not be shocked if Justin Fields ends up as a top 10 again against Buffalo.
Justin Fields or Dak Prescott?
I'm gonna lean Fields.
Justin Fields or Bo Nix against Indy?
No, I'm gonna lean Fields. I have some linear questions about Bo Nix.
Justin Fields or Justin Herbert?
The upside more is for Fields. Again, I think everyone's expecting Herbert to throw again. I don't know. We don't know what's going to happen, but it's a divisional game. But this is also a divisional game. But I just expect Fields to run more than all those guys we said.
Yeah. Speaking of running, James Cook, Breece Hall, both of them looked good. They both had some longer runs. Breece Hall, I definitely screwed the pooch there on my final draft rankings there. I shouldn't have pulled him back as much as I did. It looks like the juice is there. He's fighting for a contract, so I like them both as fringe RB1s.
Yeah, I think they're both locked in your lineups. They're great, so keep them there.
Braylon Allen, I guess he's still 12-team leagues. Are you still wanting to own him, though? Obviously not playing him.
He own him, yes. Play him now.
That's all he got.
Yeah, own him, yes. Play him
finishing
now.
line, 6 attempts, 9 yards, but he got the touchdown. So if he doesn't get a touchdown, he's not a flex-worthy player.
Exactly. It's just own, and if Breece Hall gets hurt, there you go. There's your magical start.
Wide receivers, Garrett Wilson. Looks like the magic is there. He's an easy start. Break down this Coleman, Shakir, Palmer issue we have on the Bills side.
I think you just said it right in order. Coleman, Shakir, and Palmer. I think it's genuinely, though. I think, we always bank on the sophomore wide receivers to break out, and, I think maybe that might have been because they're down by 15 and don't really necessarily expect the Jets have a solid defense, but I mean, I guess I would still lean Keon Coleman. Like he had a really good game last week, and 11 targets is 11 targets. Like
For sure. And I think the hard part is Coleman had so many bad peripherals from his rookie season that coming into it, I don't know how much excitement. I don't necessarily think that Sauce Gardner's going to just completely shadow him, but when he's on that side of the field, he might have some issues. So maybe tempered expectations, but I still got him as like a wide receiver 3 for me this week.
Coleman or Waddle.
I think the upside's got to be with Coleman.
Yep.
Maybe. Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't like going against my boy Waddle.
Tight end, I guess it's Kincaid. I was going to ask if you're going to start Kincaid or no.
No, I have no interest in Kincaid. Like his target, I know he got the touchdown last week, but his target share was abysmal.
Okay.
I'd rather wait for Mason Taylor, see if he develops into something.
I don't want to say it's an upset alert, but this could be an almost upset.
Ooh.
I'll still pick Buffalo, but I wouldn't be surprised. It's in MetLife.
6.5.
The Jets look
You like
good.
the Jets to cover?
I like the Jets to cover, though. Yes.
I like the Jets to cover. Cool. I like it. Next up, battle of some Well, I say some defenses. Pittsburgh let up 40 points last week, or 30 points. Maybe they're not so good.
Yeah.
It's the 0-1 Seahawks against the 1-0 Steelers in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's favored by 3. It's a 40-point over-under. Believe this is the lowest one on the slate right now. We got this in a 40.5. So not a lot of points here. Seattle's defense really came out swinging last week. So as far as quarterbacks go, I'm definitely not playing Sam Darnold.
Either.
Aaron Rodgers, are you flirting with it in a Superflex league?
Yeah, I'll flirt with it in a Superflex league if I need to. Like if I'm gonna like him or like Tua, like you could have picked up Aaron Rodgers. Like
I'll pick
for
up
sure.
Rodgers over Tua.
Like him, Rodgers or Jared Goff.
Goff's just awful, man. Oh man, I might play Goff though in this one. Seahawks defense, it was good. It was good. Yeah, give me Goff.
Rodgers or Cam Ward.
Yeah, give me Rodgers.
Okay.
He's still 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Cam Ward did not.
Yep.
As far as the running backs go, Jalen Warren's the only one you're starting for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think you have to temper your expectations because as long as Gainwell's there, I think Warren's probably only going to score about 70 or 80% of what he should be scoring.
All right, did you cut Caleb Johnson if you had him on your team?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had to cut him. 12-team leagues, I had to cut him. And that was the hard one. 8 and 10, it was an easy cut, but 12, that was a hard one.
I'm holding on to hope in 12. I'm just like I think the talent's there. I just gotta wait it out.
I only had him in one 12-team league. I cut him, and he was not picked up again on Thursday. So he's still.
Yeah, that's my thing though. It's like I think a lot of people would just be like, it's a waste. Like there's just no need until he does like a
Tyreek Hill. If Tyreek Hill hits your waiver wire, are you picking him up?
Yeah, I'll pick him up.
See, and he feels like a landmine.
Yeah,
wide receivers.
I would pick him up.
I'm not starting anything other than DK Metcalf. Obviously, JSN is the only wide receiver you want to own for Seattle. He had 80% of the yards or something like that last week.
154 yards and 128 of them were JSN. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, he had almost a 60% target share, which is just not sustainable at all. But
yeah. Hey, Brian, question for you. So let's talk about running back. So Ken Walker, how are you doing over there?
No. We were talking about wide receivers. We're done with the running back.
Oh, okay. It's crazy.
I am playing Ken Walker. I'm playing him one more week.
Not.
There's the explanation of how this work share could be broken up a little bit. Ken Walker's coming off an injury. Maybe they want to make it closer to a 50-50 thing. Charbonnet deserves to be out there. The deciding factor for Walker is the fact that he was the only one that got targets. He got 3 targets in the game. Charbonnet did not. So even if Charbonnet is getting the goal line work, I think the passing down work could help save Walker's enough where you're getting flex-worthy plays out of both of them.
Rapid fire. Ken Walker or Jordan Mason?
Ken Walker.
Ken Walker or Dylan Sampson?
Ken Walker.
Okay. Oh, man, you're just a believer. I'm not going to ask
I'm willing to change my tune next week. I want to see another game of how this is deployed. But if people want to swap and pivot, I completely get it. But
the Ken Walker owner offered me for Travis Etienne, and I said no, absolutely not.
Oh, I would have done it, but that's just because I'm dumb and I love Ken Walker.
Yeah, I know you do. I said it was an auto no. I was like, hell no, man, I'm keeping Etienne.
Who wins it?
I just think Seattle's just a bad team from top to bottom, man. This offense is not good. I think Pittsburgh's gonna be 2-0.
Yeah, I think so. They got to get 9 wins. That's what they do. So they're going to start off 2-0, of course. Give me Steelers. Ew. All right, last of our 1 o'clock games. We're going to Tennessee. Rams are taking them on. 1-0 Rams against 0-1 Titans. A 41.5 point over under. The Rams are favored by 5.5 in this. I think it's going to be closer. We're not picking the teams obviously yet, but Tennessee, they played pretty good defense against the Broncos last week.
Cam Ward looked like, again, like I like Cam Ward as a prospect. He's got great pocket awareness. He's very good at scrambling. He's very good at moving his feet. It just Denver's a really good defensive unit. It just sucks he's going from Denver to the Rams, who have a really good defensive unit as well.
Yeah.
Like he's going through a gauntlet right now as a rookie, and it's just tough. Like I'm still. We'll talk more about the other guys, but yeah, both these guys are not starting in super flexes. I just think it's the low scoring game for a reason. They're both going to lean on the run game to get things done. Yeah, so we both like the running back. So I like Pollard and I like Kyron Williams.
Yeah, for the same reasons too. They are bell cows. They're not sharing hardly anything. I think Chestnut got like maybe 1 or 2 opportunities last week, but no, it's all
Nothing
Caleb
worth my
Williams. It's all
care.
Pollard. Kyron's a low end running back 1. Pollard's probably a low end RB2 with some upside. Just it's a hard matchup.
Yeah,
These wide receivers, though, I mean, I think they did exactly what we figured. Puka had tons of targets, lots of yards. Devontae Adams had a decent amount. Did get the
she needs
touchdown
red
that I
zone.
kind of expected, but
Yeah,
we got some shots.
yeah, and then it's Ridley for me, but Alec Imaner, I'm gonna
Hey,
butcher the hell out
Manor.
of that.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
like that.
Manor. He had a ton of targets, man. Like, it's definitely worth it's a wait till like week 8 to see where
For
he's
sure.
at. Like, because this team could be something different by then.
Yeah, 100%. A 12 team plus like leagues, I don't mind kicking the tires, picking them up if some of those other high name waiver wires are gone. But I really thought it was going to be Chigakonkwo that kind of popped up as the second target here, and we're only 1 game in, but it seems like Amander is going to dig at him, carve out a role a little bit here. So Ridley, he got the Sertan blanket. Like it's just the Sertan Curtan is that what we're calling it? Maybe.
That's
Come
I'm not
on,
even gonna 5 out of 10 for effort.
come on. If T Pain can rhyme Wisconsin, I can. Come on, I can do Curtan and Sertan.
All right, 6 out of 10. So it's a great song. So
So yeah, I'm going back to Ridley. He's going to be a big part of it. He's going to be the safety blanket for Cam Ward, who loves to throw it deep.
yeah, and then Ferguson, no.
Now,
Park. Who else is the other tight
Higby.
ends for Higby?
Yeah.
No. I just it's a I'm starting the Rams defense. I know we didn't really talk about like defenses in this matchup. I'm starting the Rams defense for sure.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, give him to me. Who
Yeah.
wins it?
I think LA for sure wins it. I think Tennessee's just in a really tough spot going from tough back-to-back defenses, and I wouldn't be surprised if Tennessee covers this and it's decided by a field goal.
It's 5.5. If it was 6.5, I'd really love for them to cover, but I think it's gonna be pretty close to that.
Yeah.
Alrighty, next up, we're going into the afternoon slate of things. We've got Carolina going to Arizona. It's a 44 point over under. 6.5 points is Arizona favored by. Arizona did not look as great as they should have, just as far as Saints took them to the end. The Panthers looked
Gee,
just as putrid as last year.
you and I both have had mud butt before at 4:30 in the morning. Let me tell you, it doesn't feel great. So I chalk that up for the sickness, like because like people got to realize like Kyler is human, like, and you do deal with sickness. Like it's not fun. You're just getting stuffed with fluids and hope that you feel better. He still actually didn't have a bad game though, fantasy wise. Like it wasn't terrible. So and Carolina didn't look great. The only concern I have with Kyler starting this week is that Carolina's run defense is awful.
Mm-hmm.
Still.
Yeah, we could see Connor score 2 touchdowns, maybe even Benson get a touchdown, and then the passing game doesn't have to do a single thing. So that
Yeah.
is the biggest fear here, just as far as how bad they could really steamroll the Cardinals.
Question for you: is Bryce Young a bust?
I don't know. Can we bench him this week and let him start next week and have this conversation in week 4? Because that's what seems like works for him. As soon as they bench him, he comes back well. But right now, I think you kind of have to classify him as bust. Is
Okay.
his future as a franchise quarterback a bust? maybe not. But we're going into year 3, and we're still not exactly thrilled with what we've seen. Minus, was it 5 games, 6 games to end the year last year?
Yeah, really good stretch. Yeah, I mean,
Then again,
running back wise. Oh, sorry.
I was going to say Jacksonville's defense might be a little bit better than we assumed
Yeah,
him coming into.
I
Their
agree.
defensive line in the front 7, they had him on the move. We keep thinking
Mhm.
Carolina's offensive line is going to be good because they spent a crap ton of money. Maybe not.
I think it's pretty simple though for running backs and wide receivers for these teams. I think
100%.
it's Chuba Hubbard. They said that they wanted to work in Rico Dowdle. That was not the case because his team was just bad, and Chuba's a very good passing back. James Conner, I like a lot. I don't want to start Trey Benson, and if you're like prediction is like they're going to run the ball a lot, they're going to be up a lot. There's no need for James Conner. Trey Benson's going to get the work. That's fine, but I would not start Trey Benson with that mindset.
Not confidently, no. I have him
Yeah,
right in there as a flex style player, but it's more so just because of the game script. I think that it's not out of the realm of possibilities.
and then wide receivers, it's Marv and it's Tet. That's really all I want to start, man.
Yeah. Yeah, Tet McMillan, 9 targets last week. That's great for the rookie. He needs his quarterback to
Beautiful.
keep playing better. Marv, maybe he's blossoming into what we drafted him to be last year.
Yeah. And then Trey McBride, auto
Easy.
start. You took him. Yep. And then tight end. Sorry, Javian Sanders is not a start for me.
Hey, look, he's going to have a breakout season if we get Jameis Winston into Carolina. I'm going to try and train Jameis to every team.
J-Mo just needs to go everywhere for you, apparently. Yeah, that's where your mindset is. So
Look, he's a great fantasy quarterback, okay? He
he
makes
is. I agree.
alive.
I do agree.
All right, Arizona takes it.
I think Carolina.
Real, just to cover the 6.5? You think they win it?
I think they win it. Yes.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, no bias here, folks. We're back in Indy. We're playing. That's right. Denver's coming to town. 1-0 Denver Broncos against the 1-0 Indianapolis Colts. I haven't said that since college. 43.5 point over under. Denver's favored by just 1.5. Lines move from 2.5 to 1.5. They realize Daniel Jones is on this team, and you got to respect that. Kind of.
Oh boy. Yeah. I mean, Daniel Jones was picked up in a few of my leagues, and I can kind of see why. I guess my question to you is: are you starting Bo Nix confidently?
Not confidently. I'm not starting either one of these guys confidently. I think they both have the tools that they can get you to that low end quarterback 1, but I have both of them essentially back to back at like quarterback 14 this week. So I'm trying to pivot if I can. I picked up Daniel Jones in a lot of leagues, but not with the intention to play him this week.
Yeah.
Running backs. JT.
J.K. Dobbins. Yeah, I'm starting J.K. Dobbins. I know a lot of people take R.J. Harvey as their RB2. I'm not starting R.J. Harvey just yet. I think it needs to be the for sure thing. He is the lead back, but it looks like it's J.K. because besides that 150-yard run, he would have ruined your week.
Yeah. Otherwise, it would have been 5 for 20 and a negative yard on his one catch.
J.K. Dobbins also would have ruined your week too, starting him, but you also took him way later than R.J. Harvey, but you also had more carries. I think you're starting J.K. Dobbins right now. R.J. Harvey, you're kind of hoping and waiting to see if they utilize him a little bit more, but if you have to, I guess I can see why. Yeah, JT's practicing today, fully healthy, no craziness.
R.J. Harvey or Tyrone Tracy?
Tyrone Tracy, just because Tyrone Tracy will have more touches.
I'm on the fence. I think you could sway me either
You
way.
could, yeah, you could. I'm not like an R.J. Harvey hater. He's the RB2 for Denver right now, and I just think the
Ramondre
touches will be.
Stevenson or R.J. Harvey.
Oh, R.J. Harvey. It's not. Yeah, that's not. It's kind of insulting.
I had to get you to say R.J. once.
Yeah.
For the wide receivers, I keep wanting to call him Cam Sutton. There was a Cam
Yeah,
Sutton. He's a defensive player, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You are correct there on that. Yeah.
Cortland Sutton. See
Auto start.
Auto start.
Yeah, auto start.
And it's Pittman, and we're out as far as the wide receivers, right?
I don't know if I want to start Pittman against. Do you want to start him against Patrick Surtain?
Not necessarily. I guess that's also too, like, does he get the actual curtain call, or is it just whether he's on that side or not? Josh Downs just flat out, he's not out there on 2 wide receiver sets, which is hurting him. Tyler Warren is completely eating away at the possibility, because I think Josh Downs is far and away our most talented wide receiver. We're Colts fans if you haven't listened to the show or watching here on YouTube, where you can subscribe and see Brennan's hat.
Stuff. Yeah.
I think Josh Downs is more talented, but Pittman he's the guy for the team. He's the Indianapolis boy. He's the farming kid. They want him to be the best.
Yeah, and then Tyler Warren's an auto start. Congrats on getting a top 5 tight end later in the rounds. So kudos to you guys.
Kudos. Ingram, he's a little banged up.
He's that fringe
Ingram
guy.
Ferguson?
I think I'll lean Ferguson, but it's not by a lot.
Ingram or Njoku?
I think I lean Ingram there. It's
Ingram or Fannin?
Fannin, dude. It's kind of crazy, man. Like the dude, all those targets. It's not. That's not.
Remember back in May when we were crushed and we figured we weren't going to talk about Fannin the rest of this year?
This is true.
Who'd have thought?
Yeah, who'd have thought?
Not this guy. Oh, man, you know what? I'm feeling it. I'm on the hype train. I'll take the L this week, but I'm taking Indy.
I think Denver wins. Yeah, they have a really good defense.
They do. Next up, Super Bowl rematch. 1-0 Eagles taking on the 0-1 Chiefs in Arrowhead. 46.5-point over-under. Philly's favored by 1.5. No Rashee Rice. Looks like we're not going to have Worthy either. Patrick Mahomes, that QB1 day, we're waving goodbye to that this week, right?
I don't think so, man. I think he's going to get done with his legs again. I don't know if people are going to expect this other Super Bowl rematch where I think teams will adjust. I'm not saying the Eagles won't adjust for what they're going to adjust. It's like this, what I said, he said, but he said what I said kind of a thing. You're still starting Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. Jalen Hurts, obviously, auto start.
Rushing
touchdowns last week. I'm sure that's going to continue. Oh, boy. I mean, Barkley, obvious. We talked about Tank Bigsby being traded there. It's not really viable as far as starting news. But do we address the Kansas City running backs?
Just a very tough 5-week stretch for Kansas City for the run game. Pacheco is like a flex play to me, and I'm being very kind when I say that. You might not have any other options.
RJ Harvey or Pacheco?
Pacheco.
Dylan Sampson, if you picked up him off waivers this week, you playing him over Pacheco?
Full point PPR Sampson.
Yeah, full point. It's a lot easier on full point. Half.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I guess the big worry is, Hunt is there. They brought him back this year. So whether it's the goal line being taken from him, the passing down work, and I kind of think we might get a little bit more Brashard Smith this week or see him being worked into the team a bit more just because of the detriment that's happened to the wide receiver room, which could really kill Pacheco.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to avoid Pacheco as much as I can this week.
Mm-hmm.
You starting the Brown boys, AJ and Hollywood?
Yes, for
I guess
sure.
I can't call them Brown boys, huh?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Shit.
Yikes. Yikes.
Their name's Brown, folks. That's what we're going on. You're starting AJ and you're starting Hollywood this week.
Yes, I'm starting both of them. Goodness gracious.
Too much.
Yeah.
Devonta Smith, I mean, he hurt you as well last week, but you're going back to it.
Yeah, I'm going back to Devonta Smith. Yeah, I think it was just, I don't know, Jalen Hurts had 2 rushing touchdowns, and it's just one of those things where, I'm going to go. You're starting the Eagles, guys. Dallas Goedert, I don't think is playing this week. So, again, I think there's more targets for the wide receivers. And then Travis Kelce for the tight end. And that's it.
Ricky Pearsall or Devonta Smith?
Ricky, just because of the targets.
Cool. Yeah, Travis Kelce, I'm trying to sell him. I'm trying to sell him on the fact that people think he's going to get just littered with targets at this point in time. I don't really want anything to do with him this year.
Yeah.
Who wins it?
I mean, on paper, Philly's just better top to bottom, but you're in Kansas City. I'll say Kansas City.
I'm taking the Chiefs.
I don't know why. I think it's such a weird line. 1.5. I for sure expected Philly by 3. Realistically, it's what I thought it would be, but I was just like, damn, I really think it's this close still. All right then.
Maybe Jalen Carter's gonna be a little classier this week, and he's gonna swallow instead of spit. You never know.
Oh boy.
Sunday Night Football, Atlanta versus Minnesota in Minnesota. Kirk Cousins revenge game, baby. Kind of.
Yeah, right.
44.5 point over under. Minnesota's favored by 3.5. Opened up at 5, and it has moved down a point and a half. Falcons, they took it to the brink against the Buccaneers. Penix, man, rushing touch. Hey, I guess Penix and McCarthy, both of them rushing touchdown last week.
Try to seal the deal. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing. Like Penix might be worth to pick up and just kind of hold and just see.
He might be a little bit more of like the sexier statue quarterbacks because he's not exactly a rusher, but he's not a statue. He
He
can
had
move a
that
bit.
pedigree though in college. They tried to make him rushing quarterback at Indiana. He tore. I think he got injured a lot, so they just let him stay in the pocket. And he's still a really good passer. So
Pretty. I know he's tore both of his ACLs, and I think
he's
he's
torn both
torn
of
them
them.
3 times, like in total.
Yeah,
So
he's been hurt a lot.
this
So
kid's
they
older.
definitely
I
are
think
going to
he's
be fragile.
25
Yeah.
or 26, being only he's
Yes.
25, being a second year player. So yeah, injuries
Yeah.
definitely held him back. You know who's not being held back by injury? Oh, I just said it. Shit. Bijan Robinson, baby. We're gonna omit the first part of he's just so good. He's so good. 100 yards receiving last week. Everybody saw that 50-yard reception play that he had. It was great. How are you handling the Minnesota running backs though?
Aaron Jones full point PPR. If it's not, I don't care because I think Jordan Mason's a better running back.
Oh, don't say that. Hurts me. Yeah, I'm starting to yeah, Aaron Jones PPR Mason a half. Damn it.
Yep.
The wide receivers, Jordan Jeff. I can't get the first names of these guys right. Justin Jefferson is the easy start here.
You
Um,
were panicking though last week. You
uh,
were panicking hard.
especially because I was in a chopped league and all I needed was like 4 more points from Jefferson to survive. And whoo, whoo, we got it, folks. Drake London. Now we're just gonna lean into it. 15 targets last week. Absolutely killed it. Officially limited as far as Wednesday. We are recording on Thursday. Wait to see for more information. If he plays, you're playing him.
Yeah, absolutely. I viewed him as like a top 5 guy, like right on that fringe of it. So yes,
If he misses, is Mooney an easy play for you?
not easy, but yes, I am going to play Mooney because there's just somebody else, Tim or Kyle Pitts, so or Ray McLeod.
If London misses, or if London's in and Mooney's in, are you playing Mooney?
Ooh, I no, it's a wait and see for me for Mooney. I got to wait
Okay.
and see it.
I agree with that. This one's kind of a harder matchup, so I don't mind. Casey Washington as well led the team in snaps or routes run last week, so I don't know if that turns into anything if London misses as well.
My question for you is T.J. Hawkinson. Are
I
you still
will.
starting him?
I'll stream Hawkinson and Pitts because that's what they are. They're streaming tight ends. I don't mind them. I have them at higher end, but um, you got Fannin. You got the excitement. I don't mind it.
Mm-hmm.
Who wins it?
I'm gonna go Atlanta.
Damn. I'll go Vikings then. I'll go the other side because I really like both of them to win this game. I don't think
Okay.
that's possible, but you know. What is this shit? What are they doing to us? I like how they hide it in week 2 and sometimes week 3. Absolutely
It is, yeah.
ridiculous. Two Monday night games, first of which, this is okay. So, folks, I'm the East Coast recorder. This is the West Coast recorder. First game's for me. Second game's for him. I couldn't even tell you what time the second game's on because I'm well into bed. Buccaneers 1-0, taking on the Texans 0-1 in the 7 o'clock Eastern time Monday night game. 42.5 points. Houston's favored by 2.5. Interesting.
Shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be.
I don't know. Baker Mayfield, I got him as a fringe QB1. CJ Stroud's a few spots behind that. I like other options this week.
Yeah, dude. Watching Houston play against the Rams, it was indicative of what I thought the season would be. Stroud running for his life and just trying to make things happen. And I get it. I'm a Colts fan. You can say there's some divisional biasness. It's just like that offensive line was bad going into the season. I said it. A lot of people said it. PFF said it. And there's no improvement. It's tough.
Yeah, you could have. I mean, that fan that got the shit beat out of her in that game, you would have imagined she was behind that offensive line, as bad and bloodied as she looked. Like, it was so horrible. I'm really nervous for some of these wide receiver pieces. I'm excited for the passing game on this team, not necessarily the running game. We've kind of been fading this running game for Houston all offseason, whether it was Nick Chubb or Mixon.
Mixon. Yeah.
So, yeah, quarterbacks are iffy this week. Bucky Irving's easy play. It wasn't great last week, but I think those better days are ahead.
The workload was there.
Yeah, that's the important part. It was like
Yep.
him and Chase Brown were very similar situations.
Yeah.
Nick Chubb, though, you playing him?
Flex. And that's like begrudgingly flex because like he actually was efficient. It was kind of crazy.
12-team flex for me is where I'm considering that. I'm still. Are you doing Booty or Chubb?
I think I'm a big Booty fan.
Oh yeah, I'm a Booty man myself. RJ Harvey or Chubb?
Chubb. I'm gonna say Chubb, man, because he's the RB1 for Houston.
Quentin Johnston or Chubb?
Oh,
I think I take the upside on QJ.
I think QJ is the upside. Yeah, it's gross.
Wide receivers, as far as they go, I mean, you put in Collins, you can't not.
Yeah, I mean, again, AJ Brown had a dud. So did Jamar Chase. So did T. Higgins. So did a lot of guys. So like again, it's just we've seen Nico be a baller. It's a week one. Everyone says like, oh, the first 2 weeks are like preseason. All right, well then treat it like it, I guess. So just sucks.
And as bad as this offensive line is, they shouldn't be any worse than they are now, outside of injury.
Yeah.
They should be able to gain that cohesiveness, kind of glue together, gain some chemistry. So hopefully better days are ahead. Christian Kirk, he was out last week. I can't find any official reports, but if he's in or out, I don't think I want to play Higgins at all. I think it's kind of Collins and I'm out. On the other side, Mike Evans, I do have him close to a wide receiver 1 this week. Is just inside my wide receiver 2.
Yep. And I'm not starting either tight end, so.
No! There's 20 other tight ends I want to play over both of these guys.
Yeah.
They have a role in their team, but not on my fantasy team. Who wins it?
I think Tampa. I think it's the D line for Tampa versus the O line for Houston. I think that's just what's going to be the biggest factor.
Yeah, 100%. Rolling with you there, Buccaneers. All right, folks, our last game on the slate. Here we go, 10 p.m. 10.
Love it.
Yeah, I bet you do 7 o'clock. Yeah, I bet that's great for you. So it means that first game starts at 4 p.m. for you? That's dope. Leaving work at 3:30.
It's so great. Yeah.
Getting football all evening. 1-0 Chargers taking on. Wow. So that means the Chiefs are the only team with a loss in their division right now, huh?
Yeah, they are the lonely team.
1-0 Chargers going to Vegas, taking on the 1-0 Raiders. 46.5 point over under. The line's at 3.5 in favor of the Chargers. Justin Herbert, Geno Smith. I mean, I like Geno as a decent super flex play this week. Justin Herbert, we're continuing the trend as far as the throwing the ball.
High hand, man. Gotta read the high hand.
It's hot. This is pretty cool. The running back situation here.
I know.
First round rookie running backs going at each other. Not that they'll play at the same time, but Ashton Genty, Omarion Hampton, both left disappointed as far as the overall box score, but the involvement was there. So
yeah, the usage was there. It was what we expected. I didn't hold anything against any of the rookies that played this week. Like they did bad. It's all takes time. Like, but here's the question for you: who scores more points, Hampton or Genty?
Ask you that. I'm gonna go Hampton just because I like the team better, but Genty undoubtedly has the talent. Like I think Omarion Hampton is endlessly talented, but Genty just has some of that special sprinkle on top of him. 19 attempts, 38 yards wasn't great, but New England had his number last week. I think he comes back and finds himself a multi-score game this week.
All right, now to the fun question, because I think for the Raiders, it's pretty easy. It's Bowers and it's Myers. And there's I'm not really starting Trey Tucker, but let's start for the Chargers here, because there's 3 wide receivers: there's QJ, there's Ladd, and there's Keenan. Are you comfortable starting all 3 of them? Because I can't see a world where it's just a repeat offense where they all are just relevant. Like someone's getting the boot.
I think we're going to have that pretty regularly. There's going to be 2 of the 3 you're happy with, and that third might be a little bit more of a disappointment. 9 times out of 10, if you're not in a vacuum without looking at the matchup, it's going to be McConkey and Allen for me. Just because we know if QJ doesn't get the touchdown and if he's dropping balls, it's very ugly. So I think he's more of your boom bust. You're sitting him in there as your double flex kind of position. I'm projected to score 12 points lower than the other guy. Let me put him in. But I have Keenan Allen dangerously close to Lad McConkey as far as my rankings go.
I think I think Lad's a great player. I think you and I both agree to that. I think where you drafted him, you're gonna feel some pain because you just expected more of that like feast of what he had last year, and
You
it's
kind of
not
bought
going to
him
be
at a
that way.
ceiling. You kind of bought him at a ceiling, and that was our big thing all summer. Is like, I don't like that, and that was before Keenan Allen came to town. So now that he's in town, yeah, it makes it rough. Yeah, I totally agree. You're starting McConkey easily, and I put all the confidence in the world behind Keenan Allen.
Yep.
Will Dissly, Tyler Conklin, both of them were involved last week. I don't know why Oronde Gadsden, the 5th-round rookie, just wasn't involved. I'm ready for him. He's on my dynasty team. I'm ready to just put him in that spot. But
yeah,
it ain't happening. Not yet. Who wins it?
I'm gonna say Raiders. I think it's a home game. I like the Raiders, man. Yeah,
Pete Carroll, we found your biggest fan, man.
Yeah.
No, give me the Chargers. I can't do it. Harbaugh is like borderline obsessed with Herbert. He's not going to let this fall out. Or maybe he does. Well, folks, that is going to wrap it up. 15 games from the top to the bottom. We hope we have you set up for as best you can. Any updated news, anything like that, come back to the channel. We'll be updating all the time. Make sure you hit us with the chats, any questions you have, whether it be specific start sits or just anything along that. If you're listening on the YouTube or the podcast, make sure you're leaving us a comment, leaving us a review. It helps us keep these things rolling. Brennan, where can the people find you if they're looking for more of you?
You can find me on X at Too Much BMilk, but I just kind of just lurk.
He's just
lurker,
folks. Yeah. You're going to find him. It's somewhere here on the show. That's what we're doing. Me, it's at @too_much_Brian on Twitter, at @too_much_Brian on everything else. We'll be back with you. We've got recaps beginning of the week. We've got waiver wire, start, sit, and of course a little betting action coming at you. So check out the social medias, look for us there, and then we'll see y'all next week.
Deuces.
Later.